December 27th. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. Gotta tell you guys a little bit about mine. It sucked. It was shitty. Yo, yo, yo. Donkin Dave here. It's December 27th. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. Gotta tell you guys a little bit about mine. It sucked. It was shitty. I'll tell you why. Well, the whole year we had been planning for my daughter, who is in Austin, Texas, and my son, who is also in Texas, in Fort Hood. He's in the Army. So they were going to come in before Christmas, and we're going to have a good time. And then prior to that, my family on my father's side, my father's deceased, so we all have a get-together one day out of the year. We call it White Elephant, and that's where everybody brings in a present and they wrap it up and put it in the middle of the pile, and they draw numbers, and like number 1 goes, and then number 2 can take number 1 present if they want to, or they can go for the pile, or you know, and goes on. It's like a Chinese Christmas or something like that. We have a great time. It's one day out of the year that the entire family gets together, and we did that, and we had a freaking great time. I mean, everybody was super. You know, brought the lady friend with me, and everything worked out great. Everybody loved her, and so it was super. And then so that was in. My daughter and my son could not be there because it was like about a week or so before Christmas, and they weren't able to get there. So the next time that our family was going to get together is the family on my mother's side, and that's my aunt, my cousins, and all that stuff. And my cousin, they rented a house up in the mountains of North Carolina, and they invited all of us to come up there to celebrate Christmas with them. And so we made a day trip of it, and we went up there on Christmas Eve. And this is a freaking mansion type house. I mean, it was like 10,000 square foot. It had a freaking hot tub, it had a heated pool, it had a sauna, they had a freaking theater room, they had all this kind of stuff in there. And this is a rental. And so we stayed there for the day, and we treated that as a day trip. And my cousins and my aunt and uncle and everything, they were there for like the week. So I made it a day trip. My daughter and my son had come in, and so we went up there as a family group. Actually, my son did not make it because he wanted to hang out with his mother. So it was me and my daughter and my girlfriend. So we went up there and had a great time, come back, and it was Christmas Eve. Okay, well, Christmas Eve comes around, and you know, we did a little gift exchange here with my girlfriend and everything, and then it was time, you know, just to kind of go to bed, go to sleep. So my girlfriend goes home, my 2 kids go upstairs to where their rooms are, and so we're just waiting for Christmas the next morning. Well, I personally, I fall asleep on the sofa a lot watching TV. As a matter of fact, I probably sleep on the sofa 99% of the time instead of my own bed. So what happened was I fell asleep on the sofa. And about 1 o'clock in the morning, my son comes downstairs. 1 o'clock Christmas morning, my son comes downstairs, and he looks at me and goes, I could tell he was upset over something. I said, Scott, what's wrong? And my boy had a girlfriend back in Fort Hood, and she wasn't able to come with him to visit with us. So she was back in Fort Hood. And he looked at me point blank and said, "My girlfriend just committed suicide." He had just gotten a text. And this is on Christmas morning. And how do you react to that? I mean, I've tried to... How do you react to that? It just sucked. So I stayed up with my boy for the next hour or so until he was venting, and then he finally went upstairs, and then I stayed downstairs and tried to get some sleep, but I slept basically with one eye open because you just don't know what he might do. I mean, he might try to join her. I was petrified over what he might do. So that happened, and then Christmas morning he came downstairs, and my daughter came downstairs, and then that's when we kind of opened gifts to each other and everything. And it just sucked. It just sucked, because how do you celebrate Christmas, when your boy's sitting there crying? So it was just a shitty Christmas. And the thing is I felt guilty because I was so hey, yeah, see ya. So I feel guilty because I'm selfish, and we had planned this whole time for the past year to be together, and it just sucked. And I feel bad because I feel selfish about that, and that poor girl. I mean, I don't know exactly what went on, but as I understand it, she was married early, and they were separated she's separated from her husband. Her husband was a piece of shit, telling her that she was worthless, that she ought to kill herself, and all this stuff. All this is secondhand from my son, but I just don't know, how much of it's true. But damn, the girl killed herself on Christmas Eve. And I feel so bad for that poor girl and her family, her mom and dad. If her mom and dad are really involved in her life, I hope that they were. But damn, it just sucks. And I did that 22 push-ups a day there to make people aware of veteran suicide, and we don't think too much about our own soldiers, still in the army or in the services, and what they might do if they get really depressed. But damn, fuck. So I don't want to be being on anybody's parade because it's the holidays, and we had a great Christmas. We're looking forward to a good New Year, and to be quite honest, 2006 just kind of sucked anyway. I worked really hard the whole year to make my life drama-free. If I had drama involved in my life, I tried to exercise it out of my life as soon as possible. And then this crap comes up. But the whole thing is this, and be nice to people. I mean, we're on social media, we're on freaking Facebook, and we've got free range to say and do basically anything we want without consequences. There's no consequences to chewing somebody out anonymously. But you know what? There are. There's consequences to ruining somebody's day, because if that happens time and time again, that person's going to be damaged. And I don't care how tough people are. You know, when you're told your shit every fucking day, you start to believe it. It's just the way it is. That's the way humans are. That's the human psyche. So, if I can want anything for anybody, at this point in time, just be nice to each other. It's not hard. It makes you feel good. It makes other people feel good. You know, damn. We don't need to have people committing suicide on freaking Christmas Eve. Fuck! This sucks. So, I had to get that off of my chest. And, you know, I'm fine. I just feel bad for my boy. My boy's gonna feel guilty forever because he wanted to bring the girl here and he couldn't, and he wasn't there for her when she needed him. And now he's got to go back to Fort Hood. It's about a 17-hour drive for him to get back to Fort Hood. He's got to do that in one day, basically. And then he's going to have to face all of his peers because all of them knew the girl, and it's going to be just another freaking nightmare for him, you know, to relive this whole episode over and over and over and over again until he hopefully can get over it. But damn, this will be a Christmas that will go down in infamy, I guess, because it just sucked. So, I hope everybody out there, hope you guys have a great New Year, and let's look forward to a different kind of 2007 than 2006 was, and let's just try, if we can make any one resolution, you know, besides losing weight, if there's anything that we can make a resolution to do, be nice to people, be nicer. It's not hard. It'll make you feel good, make them feel good, make everybody feel good. Alright. So that's all I gotta say for right now. Donkin Dave, out.